he's talking about uh, Errol Spence. He's a machine. He keeps coming forward. He has an engine. He only gets stronger as the fight progresses. And they saying Terence Crawford has no chance because Errol Spence is going to be relentless, and he's going to stop Bud from moving once he start going to the body. That's pretty much the main formula a lot of these channels are really using against Terence Crawford. But a little bit earlier today, I had time to sit. I told you guys I watched these dudes fights. I watched them shit tirelessly, man. I've been watching Errol Spence's fights. I went back like 8, 9 fights again. I watched like 5, 6 of Bud's fights again, like a week ago. Then I watched one of his fights like back at 140. I watched that today, and I came up with something called the axe theory, man. Like an axe, like an axe that you use to chop down a tree. That is what Terence Crawford is gonna have to he gonna have to use that kind of method. See, they want like the Errol team Spence. They want Errol Spence. They want Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence fight. They don't want Bud to really move around that much. That's why they keep on saying like it's a mind game, y'all. That's why Derrick James put that thing out there saying, well, if Errol Spence, Errol Bud is gonna have to fight wherever Errol tell him to fight at. Meaning, that's like code. That's a code for saying Terence Crawford. They don't want Terence Crawford to move around. They want him to stay stationary. You gotta peep game. That's what I took from it. So they want Terence Crawford to play into Errol Spence's hand by just staying in the pocket, banging with him. They want him to do that so that it'll be easier for think about it, y'all. I mean, it's common sense. If you got somebody standing there in front of you all the time fighting you, you don't have to really do anything. You saving your energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to move and go chase them as much, right? So if somebody's moving around, it's harder to catch them. And you're. I don't care if you're Errol Spence. I don't care who you are. The more you move around, even though you might have a good engine, eventually you're gonna get tired. And here's the thing: when you're moving around, you're trying to hit Terence Crawford. It's not like he's running from you. He's gonna be hitting and moving. He can fight off his back foot. So if Errol start chasing him because Bud is not bringing it to him the way he wanted him to, so now he's gonna play it in Terence Crawford's fight. And eventually, like I keep telling him, I think in the late rounds he gonna Bud probably gonna move around a lot, probably that first half of that fight, and then he gonna start to Errol. I don't care how good his engine is, he's going to get tired. He's a human being. He might not get as tired with other fighters because they wasn't really punching off the back foot while he was fucking pressing them, and nobody's talking about that. So when he presses Bud, he gonna get shots thrown at him while he pressing him. And them shots is gonna take a lot from him, and that's why I say he's gonna get knocked out between 7th and 9th. I give it that. That doesn't mean Errol Spence don't have an engine. It means pretty much like the chopping down the axe, chopping down the tree theory, the axe theory, pretty much that I came up with. So like when you take an axe, say you chopping down a big ass tree, right? And the tree's bigger than you. You make sure you chop it around. You keep chopping at that motherfucking trunk. Keep chopping at it, moving it around, making sure it don't, a branch don't fall on you. Keep moving around the tree, chopping it down until it finally falls, and then you can get it. Then you can finish chopping it all the way down. Once it's all that, when it falls and hits the floor, then you can finish chopping it down. That's how I look at this thing. If he moves around and he doesn't stand there while he's moving, he's chopping him down while he's moving, chopping him down while he's moving. Oh, you want to throw shots? You want to press me? Boom, I got you. Here, hold these 3. Boom, 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 and make that shit hurt. Make it, inflict pain on him while he's moving on the back foot. Because Terence Crawford can do that. He's capable of moving on the back foot and putting pain on you while he punching on the back foot. So that is why they know this. They know this. This is why Derrick James had to come out and say, "Oh, that's why they start talking about his movement." Think about what Derrick James was saying, y'all. He's talking about he was pretty much saying, well, if Bud, he can move in his speed. He can move in his speed. Remember, he kept on saying that after the fact. They know that. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, because they know he can move. They know he can move. They know this shit. That's why he said, "Well, Errol gonna dictate everything. He's gonna control everything. He's gonna have to move. He gonna have to fight Errol's fight. He gonna have to fight wherever Errol want him to be. That's where he gonna put Terence Crawford at. That's a mind game, y'all. That's a mind game that they playing. They know damn well they want Terence Crawford to play into their hand, and he's not gonna play into their hand. He's gonna mix it up. He's a mixed bag of tricks, and they don't like that shit. I'm telling you, that's why Derrick James had to come back and say after he said that shit about Errol being able to control where Bud is all the time. He had to then come back and say, it's gonna be a little hard. His speed, his athleticism. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, bruh. That's one thing. I don't know everything, but one thing I do know, when I go back and I keep watching fights over and over again, and I be seeing shit, and I'm like, yeah, and they know it. Derrick James know it. The team know it. That's why he get mad when people keep bringing up Bud switch hitting. That's why he get upset, and that's why he said what he said. He was a little frustrated. That's why he said what he said about Errol being able to keep Terence Crawford from moving. They don't want him to move. That's the whole thing, and they're not gonna be able to stop him from moving. Trust me. So all that shit Derrick James was saying was just bullshit. But what he was speaking was truth towards the end when he said Bud has athleticism and speed, and they know that it's going to be a problem. That's why they want him to stay in the pocket with him. And then if Bud beats Errol or knocks him out on the back foot or something like that, or moves around and still wins and knocks him out or wins, they're going to say Terence Crawford was on his bicycle all night. He was running. No, because y'all mad because y'all want him to play y'all fight the way y'all want him to fight. Why does he have to fight how Errol fight? Ain't Errol good at fighting everybody else fight? Then y'all say that Errol good at fighting. He fought Mikey Garcia at his fight, right? You say he fought Sean Porter's fight. So why he can't fight Terence Crawford fight? What's the problem with that? Y'all gotta pay attention to what the shit people be saying sometimes, man. Yeah, the answers is all right there. But anyway, this is Rebel Life Boxing, man. And I'm off this. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.